Hey, welcome back. Are you ready? Let's start. Let's do a little bit of a neck movement, head movement, and body loosening exercises before we start anything else. All right, like we did yesterday, head side to side, side to side. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a big circle 2. For the other way. 2, 4. All right, that was all right. Now some shoulder movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's pull out our fingers. Keep your palms open and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Tighten your fist. 2. 1, 2. 1. 2, 1, 2, and now wrist rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're almost ready. Let's try moving our hips. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do a wider one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good job. All right. Now for some movement for our legs. Let's do 1, 2. Bring your knee all the way up to your chest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now pull your hands in. Let's pull our knees to our shoulder from the side. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. Now this is a little bit tricky, but let's try. So you pull up your knee to the side, open it, and then drop. You pull your knee to the side, open, drop. Pull your knees up to the side, open, drop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and last one. 1, 2, and 3. Good job. All right, just a bit of knee flexing. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pull your leg from behind. Give your feet a nice tug against your back and try and point your knee downwards as you do this. So there is a tendency for people to do that. Instead, point your knee downwards and tug at your feet. 1. Good job. Now the other leg. 1. And release. The same thing. Hug your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now let's do a little bit of a stationary jogging in your places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to speed this up. Let our hearts work a bit. Try not to stop at any point. You can slow down as much as you want, but try not to stop. So we go, and now we go faster. And now we bring our knees higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you pull your knees from behind and try touching your back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. Good job. Jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Breathe in, making a big X, and breathe it out. One more time. Breathe in, into a big X, and one more time. Breathe in and out. Just hang in there for a moment. Gently sway from side to side. Enjoy. Feel the pressure build up on your face. Observe your heartbeat. Gently pull yourself up and observe how your heart's racing at the moment and slowly coming back to normal. Alright, we are all set to do our first asana for the day. Let's start with a very simple one. It's called the Taadasana or the palm tree posture. Taadasana may sound very simple, but it's all about grounding yourself, making yourself stand straight and tall. To do the Taadasana, we need to pull in our feet together, feel the weight of your body under the cushion of your feet. So you really feel it in your entire soul. Observe the weight as it falls. So you can feel it on your heels, you can feel it on the balls of your feet, a bit on your toes, on the side of your feet. Enjoy this posture as you stand nice and tall, your spine straight and erect, hands by the side of your body, and you're set for Taadasana. They say if you stand in Taadasana, you can stand for a really long while. Unfortunately, many of us don't really stand in Taadasana. We tend to push our weight into one leg, lean against the other, putting a lot of pressure on our hips. That is the one reason why many of us cannot stand for a really long while. But attention, that is Taadasana. Now, to understand if we are perfectly centered, let's just try leaning forward without bending our back or body. So all we do is just go a little forward, feel the pressure on the toes. You relieve the pressure from your heels. Now come back to the center. Now we try going back. You can't really go back too much without falling, so try and keep your balance. Just feel it on your heels and come back to center. Now we do the same thing to the sides. From one side, gently lean to one side, feeling the body weight on the side of your feet. You'll feel linear awareness as you stand there. Gently come to the center and we lean to the other side. Come back to center. Try closing your eyes. It's not easy to maintain your balance when you close your eyes. However, stay there. Feel your body in a perfect, grounded, centered form. Feel the energy travel all the way up, giving you a fresh leash of energy. Alright, today let's do a bit of training which will help with keeping our spine flexed. We start off with Ardhakati Chakrasana, or the half waist wheel posture, which helps with giving a nice lateral bend to our spine. This is not something that we usually do. Lateral bends are much rarer than the forward or backward bending. However, this actually helps to make the spine supple and light. Along with that, it also helps to expand your thoracic region, thereby allowing you to breathe deeper, giving you much more energy and much more oxygen into your system. Let's start with Ardhakati Chakrasana. So if you're following me, I will do it with my left hand. You can do it with your right. Let's start. You breathe in, take your hand up, palms facing downwards, up to a 90 degree. Breathe out as you open your palms. Breathe in, continue raising your palm all the way up until your arms are in line with your ears and touching it. Now breathe in and give it a nice final stretch. And when you're ready, breathe out and gently bend to the side. Try keeping your eyes open. What you need to remember is do not lean forward or backward as you do this. It needs to be perfectly to the side. Stay there, breathe normally. You'll feel a nice and fine stretch on one side while the other side is crunched. Enjoy that feeling. Sometimes it's a little painful, but smile and say, I'm going to overcome this. Try not to put any pressure on your knees as you stay there. Breathe. And let's come back. When you're here, breathe out as you drop your hands. Enjoy the sensation that you feel in your palms as the blood gushes back into your palms. At 90 degrees, turn your palm downwards. Continue breathing out as you pull down your palm. Just observe the difference between your right and left, and it's amazing to see how you feel the one side that just performed this asana, feeling light, taller and supple. Now we do it with the other side, breathing in and out. Breathing in, continue raising your hand up and stretch. And out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know you can do it. Let's do it together. We come back, stretch, and down. Beautiful. Let's do the side bend posture one more time. The Ardhakati Chakrasana. Breathing in, out, in, all the way up and stretch. And out. Continue breathing normally as you stay there. Breathe in, come back, stretch, breathe out. To the other side, breathe in, out, in, stretch, and out. Breathe in, stretch, breathe out. Turn your palm downwards and drop. Now you notice that both sides feel really nice and tall. You suddenly feel light in your body as you perform this asana. Moving on, we do the forward and backward bending. Let's start with the Ardha Chakrasana or the half wheel posture. This is the little sister of the Chakrasana, which is the wheel posture. Alright, to perform Chakrasana, Ardhakati Chakrasana, we need to bring our fingers together and place it behind our lower back. Try not to do this. I see many of them in my class doing this. You're putting a lot of undue pressure on your thumbs. So let's not do that. Instead, put all your fingers together, place it on your waist and slowly slide it down as much as you can. If you can meet your wrists together, that's great. Otherwise, this should be fine. When you're ready, you breathe in and start bending backwards. Alright, a word of caution while you practice this one. If you have had a recent heart surgery or if you have a vertigo issue, try not to perform this asana without support because you tend to feel giddy. The idea of normal people or healthy people feeling giddy while you do this asana is that your heart and your head comes into one line, or when you bend your head backwards, the blood flow into your head increases, and that sudden increase or gush of blood can make you slightly giddy. But that should be perfectly fine if you are a healthy person. But if you do have any pre-lying medical conditions, I would advise you to please check before before you perform any of these asanas. Let's do this once again sideways so that you know what exactly we are doing. Breathing in, placing your palms by your back. Make sure your fingers are all together. Breathe out, stay there. And at your optimum, try not to talk. There is a lock that is formed in your neck region. I want you to hold it there and breathe normally. Let's do it again. Breathing in and out. Next time you breathe in, we're bending backwards. Breathe in. Breathing out and coming back. Good job, you've just performed the Ardha Chakrasana, flexing your spine backwards, expanding your chest muscles, allowing your lungs to use the best of its capacity. So if you have a little bit of a breathing issue, if you have respiratory problems, this asana can help you to a large extent. Go easy on any of these. You do not have to bend as much as I did, or if you're flexible enough, you can do more than that. But as a beginner, I would suggest that you follow your pace and your body. So if that means you can only do this much for today, this is perfect. Start there. And then eventually, as you get confident, we slowly build and keep going back. All right? Now that we have flexed our spine backwards, there's always something that you need to do when you do a backward bend. You do need to do a forward bend. Now, as a complementary asana for this one, I will be doing the Paada Hastaasana, or the hand to toes position. All right? To do this, again, it's about touching your toes. I will not advise you to touch your toes if you find it very hard, but rather let's follow something which is easier. So you breathe in, stretch your hands all the way up, and when you breathe out, keep your spine erect. The idea is not to bend your back, but to stretch your hamstrings. Now at this position, I want you to try and keep your head in line with your arms and not pulling your hands down. And while you do that, always maintain a straight back. This is very dangerous. You are harming your back. Please do not do this. Keep your back straight and go. If you think you can go lower, just continue going lower until your palms are on the ground. Now if you can go still lower, place your palms under your feet and try pulling your head inwards. Gently release and bring your head, shoulders, arms together to a standing position and breathe out. That was Paada Hastaasana. Let's do it one more time. Breathing in and out. Release. Bring your hands, head, neck and shoulder together and breathe out. That was easy, wasn't it? Let's do one more asana for today. This is called the Trikonasana, or the triangle posture. Fairly simple, something that most people can do without much complication. The only two asanas that I would suggest that you need to take caution with is the Ardhakati Chakrasana, the wheel posture, and the forward bending posture. So if you've had a very serious back problem or a back injury, it may not be the best thing for you to perform, but you still can go midway. So if you think you can't perform this asana without having your back to bend, I'd advise you to use the support of a wall. Keep your palms on the wall and go there, stand, keep your body at a parallel level to the floor. And that's all you need to do to stretch your hamstrings. Let your back be nice and straight. And eventually, slowly, you can walk your way down, keeping your back straight. So for beginners, this would be the best technique to practice the Paada Hastaasana. So the idea is to stretch your hamstrings rather than torturing your back. Ideally, you shouldn't feel any strain on your back as you do this. Good luck with your practice. Now we move on to the Trikonasana or the triangle posture. Stand to one side of your mat and let's do this. Moving your feet by about 1.5 meters apart. When you're ready, you breathe in. Make sure your toes are pointed forward as you do this. Breathing in, raising both your hands parallel to the ground, and as we breathe out, we're going to lower ourselves to one side. I'm doing it to the left so that you do the right. Breathing out and stretching towards your leg. While you do this, remember it is a sideway bend. Do not lean forward or do not go backwards. It's a sideway bend, a perfect stretch. Look through your fingers all the way up to the ceiling and stay. Breathe normally, like I always say, smile. Now if this position is hard for beginners, you can still do this. Just try and make sure you have your palms stretched out, palms facing towards your side, and stay there. Breathing in and out, in and pull your leg back. We'll do it to the other side now. Breathing in, keeping your feet by 1.5 meters apart. Breathing out, breathing in and out. Stay there, smile, breathe normally. All right, now we come up, breathe out, breathe in, flex your knee and bounce back to place. So that was Trikonasana. So today we've learnt a few asanas, the Taadasana or the palm tree posture. We've learnt the Ardhakati Chakrasana, which is the sideway bending posture. This posture can be performed by anyone without any health implications. So you're free to do it anytime and anyone can do it without having much thought about it. But with the Ardha Chakrasana or the back bending posture and the Paada Hastaasana, please observe caution and make sure that you are healthy enough to perform these asanas. Most people are, unless you've had a recent surgery or a terrible backache which has been diagnosed as a severe case. You should still be fine. And the Trikonasana we just performed is also something that everyone can perform. Trikonasana helps with strengthening your legs. It gives us nice and fine stretch, lateral stretch to your spine again, allowing your thoracic region to expand at its maximum. Also gives you a very good sense of balance. Good luck practicing. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.